welcome to day number 23 of our Advent. We are so nearly there now. Tomorrow is a very exciting day as it is Christmas Eve, but today we are going to be doing a gentle shoulder stretch. So for the past 23 days, we have been practicing yoga every day, and we're probably feeling a little bit of tension or stress, or perhaps you feel like your shoulders are slowly starting to strengthen too, which is fantastic. But today is a gentle flow that is just going to release some tension and to have some gentle stretches to release any stress that you may be feeling. So you will probably want a block and a strap for this. So pause this video and go and get them now, and I will see you sat on your mat with your legs crossed, spine nice and tall, ready to begin. So starting with our legs crossed, sitting up nice and tall, hands resting on the knees, begin to take deep breaths in. Begin relaxing the mind, the breath, finding space in the body, becoming more aware of any tension you may be feeling. Slowly start to take your arms out to the sides and stretching through the palms of the hands, relaxing the shoulders, drawing the shoulder blades back and down, keeping the spine nice and long, and start to extend over to the left hand side, slight lean to the left, lifting up, deep breath in and exhaling over to the right. And then arriving back in the center, releasing the arms down behind you, interlace the fingers, open out the chest and the heart, option to place your hands onto the lower back, chin parallel to the floor, and slowly release the hand, placing the right hand onto the earth, lifting up with the left arm, gazing up towards the sky, stretching through the torso, lengthening out the spine, and then twist the body round. So you're now facing your right hand, left arm is across the body, open back out to the side and slowly release. Place the left hand down onto the earth, taking it into another side lean, ensuring glutes are making contact with the mat at all times. Twisting to face the left hand, lengthen the right arm across the body. Opening back up, taking a deep breath in and release the arm back down by your side. Lifting both arms up now, taking hold of just underneath the left wrist with the right hand, leaning over to the right. Just stretching through the arm and the shoulder a little bit more, lifting up. Taking hold of just underneath the right wrist with the left hand, leaning over to the left. Lifting up, taking a deep breath in, interlace the fingers, turn the palms up towards the sky, and bring the arms straight in front of you, stretching through the palms. Keeping the spine nice and long, strengthening through the shoulders, and then release the hands to the thighs. Give the shoulders a bit of a shake. We're then going to cross your right arm over your left, bringing it up into eagle arms. So lifting up from the arms and through the shoulders. Taking deep breaths in and release the hands back down. Again, just shaking out the shoulders, ready to go again on the other side. Left arm crossing over right, interlace the fingers. Lifting up. Keeping the breath smooth and controlled, and then release back down. So now grabbing hold of your strap. First of all, just keeping it so that it's about held just a little bit more than shoulder distance. And we're going to lift the arms up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. You're going to keep that movement going, just keeping that resistance through the band. At the moment, not taking the arms too far back. Inhale up, exhale lower. So working through the rotation of the shoulder, being mindful as well if you do have any shoulder injuries. And then release, give the shoulders a shake. So now we're going to take the strap a little bit wider. Make sure you have enough room behind you. We are going to take the strap behind, but be mindful as well. You should not feel any grinding in the shoulders as you take the arms all the way back. So go as far as you can. The moment you start to feel your shoulders grinding or any pain, stop, because you should not be feeling any kind of pain during this move. We're not going to be doing this for very long. Again, connecting your breath and then just release. Perfect. Placing the strap back down. Now coming up to all fours. Again, ensuring knees are underneath hips, wrists are underneath shoulders. Tops of the feet gently pressing into the earth. Lift the right arm up, stretching up towards the sky. Exhale, feed it underneath the left arm, coming down to the shoulder. Left hand is just resting onto the floor. And then you have an option now to extend your left arm if you want to. You can take it round behind, whatever feels right and comfortable. Coming into this thread the needle pose. Place the left hand back down onto the earth, pushing yourself back up to tabletop. Getting ready to start again, lifting up with the left arm. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, feed it underneath, coming down to your left shoulder. And then when you're ready and want to extend the arm, you can do. And then as you start to feel ready, start to push yourself back up. And gently ease the glutes all the way back to the heels, lengthening the arms. Stretching into the lower back. Bringing the arms down by your side, holding the heels. Start to come into that rabbit pose that we've done previously. So keeping the glutes lifted, arriving onto the crown of the head, holding the heels so that you're stretching through the shoulders and the shoulder blades, and then slowly release back down. And go again, inhale up into rabbit pose. And lower yourself back down. Again, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Release the arms forwards. Bringing the hands to meet above the head if you want to, whilst you're in your child's pose. Softening the breath. Release the hands back down. Coming forwards now with the weight, engaging the core. Into your supportive plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lower chin, chest down to the floor. Gazing forwards. And bend the knees in towards you and stretch the arms forwards. Start to take hold of the feet. Now we're not coming into bow pose, but what we're going to do is we're just lifting the chin and the head off the earth. So you're stretching the shoulders by pressing into the hands with the feet, but you're not lifting the chest up, so we're not taking it into a back bend. We're just stretching through the shoulders. Push up into your cobra, and then exhale, lifting the hips up into your downward facing dog. And then slowly just breathing deeply here, keeping the spine nice and long. Knees can remain soft. And then extend the right leg up towards the sky. Draw that foot in. Placing it in between the hands or just behind, gazing forwards, lifting up into your high lunge. Back leg is really activating here. Opening out into your warrior two, making sure alignment of the feet is correct. Interlace the hands behind you, open out the chest and the shoulders. Exhale, hinge forwards, releasing the arms over. Now you have an option to keep the arms resting on your back if you find that this is too much of a stretch for your shoulders. Release the hands back down to the earth, framing your right foot, step back into your downward facing dog. Preparing to go again on the other side, lifting the left leg up. Deep breath in, draw the knee in, gaze forward, step the foot in between the hands or just behind. Lengthen the spine, push through that front foot as you slowly rise up into your high lunge. Back leg is really strong here. Open out to warrior two. Again, double checking alignment of the feet, arms straight out, interlace the fingers behind the back. Open out the chest and the heart. Exhale, hinge forwards, taking the arms above the head. And as I said before, you may find that actually this time you wish to keep them resting on your back. As you're in your fallen warrior, release the hands to frame the left foot, turn on the back toes, drop the back knee, and then bring your left knee in to join. Sitting back onto the heels, just rotating the shoulders back. We're going to take hold of the forearms behind us. I will turn so you can see. So grabbing hold of your left forearm with your right hand, just gently pull it across and behind the back. And then release, switching to the other side. And release. And then holding here your elbows. Taking now your right arm round behind you and see if you can make that bind. So you're wanting to grab hold of the fingertips here, but do not worry if you can't. Grab hold of your strap, take it into your right hand and use the strap as a leverage between each hand to create a bind. Make sure you're lifting up the chest. So if you are rounding forwards, use the strap and then release. Again, grabbing hold of the elbows for a moment behind the back. And then lifting up the left arm, taking it up and round behind you, using the bind here. Option again to use that strap, so place it into the left hand if you need to. And then very slowly release, giving the shoulders a shake. Lowering the chest down now to the mat. Inhale up. You're then going to cross your arms over each other, as you can see here. So I've got my right arm underneath my left. Now you may find this better to have a block or a bolster or a pillow in front to rest the forehead on, just to help lift you up so it's not so much of an intense stretch. But just lie here with the arms crossed underneath the torso, keeping the breath smooth and controlled. Slowly peel your way back up and switch now so that the left comes underneath the right. Rest the forehead on a block or a bolster. And then whenever you feel ready to, begin to release. Remove the block or whatever you may have in front and gently ease back into your child's pose. So thank you ever so much for joining me for our little shoulder stretch and strengthening session today. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste. Thank you for joining in today. Don't forget to hit subscribe in order to follow the remainder of our Christmas Advent yoga sessions. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Namaste.